My children, what I am about to reveal will shake you to your core. The signs you've been missing are right before your eyes, and time is running shorter than you realize. This message isn't just another warning, it's your final wake-up call. Listen closely, for this message comes not from human wisdom, but from the very throne room of heaven. I have been shown visions that have left me sleepless, revelations that have pierced my soul like arrows of fire. The time of pleasant messages and gentle warnings has passed. Now is the hour of truth, raw and unfiltered. My children, for too long you have slumbered in the false comfort of your Sunday routines. You have reduced my presence to a mere weekend appointment, treating my warnings as background noise to your busy lives. But I tell you this day, everything is about to change. The signs are everywhere, yet you walk past them daily, eyes glazed with the cares of this world. The very creation groans with birth pangs, yet you dismiss these as mere natural phenomena. The seas are roaring, nations are raging, and still, you scroll through your phones, searching for entertainment rather than enlightenment. Do you not see how the world's systems are aligning exactly as my word foretold? The global shifts in power, the unprecedented changes in weather patterns, the rapid advance of technology that seeks to replace the divine with the digital. These are not random events. They are pieces of a divine puzzle, coming together with frightening precision. I weep as I watch my children chase after false prophets who promise peace when there is no peace. They fill their ears with smooth words and their hearts with false hope, while the true signs of the times scream for attention. How many more shakings will it take for you to wake up? Remember what I spoke through my servant Paul, for when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes upon them, as labor pains upon a pregnant woman, and they shall not escape. These words were not written for mere historical record. They are alive, active, and manifesting before your very eyes. Look at Jerusalem, my chosen city. The tensions mounting there are not merely political. They are prophetic markers, ticking like a cosmic clock. Every headline you read about the Middle East is another verse of prophecy unfolding. Yet how many of you have become numb to these signs, dismissing them as just another news cycle? The technological developments you celebrate, the artificial intelligence, the digital currencies, the merging of human and machine. Did I not warn you about these through my prophets? These are not marks of progress, my children, but preparations for the system that will seek to replace my authority with human innovation. The churches that once stood as beacons of truth have become entertainment centers, more concerned with likes and views than with lives and souls. My house was meant to be a house of prayer, but you have turned it into a house of performance. The very pulpits that should be trumpeting warning have become stages for motivational speaking. But take heart, my faithful ones, for even in this dire hour, I have not left you without hope. This message, as severe as it may sound, comes from a place of deep love and urgent concern. I am not a God who delights in judgment, but a father who desires all his children to be ready for what is coming. The time of playing church is over. The era of casual Christianity is coming to an abrupt end. I am calling forth a remnant who will stand in the gap, who will not bow to the spirit of this age, who will maintain their integrity even when it costs them everything. To those who have ears to hear, I say this: begin to set your house in order, not just your physical dwelling, but your spiritual house. The foundations that seemed so secure are about to be tested by storms of unprecedented magnitude. Only those built upon the rock will stand. Stop seeking signs in the wrong places. While you search YouTube for the latest prophetic word, you miss the signs I've placed right before you. The divisions in families, the increasing hostility toward my truth, the rapid moral decay. These are not just social trends. They are prophetic fulfillments happening in real time. I see those of you who are weary, who have been ridiculed for taking my warning seriously. Take heart, your vindication is coming. Those who mocked Noah continued their revelry until the first raindrops fell. History is about to repeat itself, but this time, the flood will not be of water. To my watchmen who have faithfully sounded the alarm, continue in your calling, even when your voice grows hoarse and your strength fails. The mockery you endure today will become your crown tomorrow. The loneliness of your position is about to be validated in ways that will shake the foundations of those who dismissed you. The economic systems you trust in are built on shifting sand. The alliances you rely on are weaker than spiders' webs. The security you seek in earthly institutions is about to be exposed as a desperate illusion. Only those who have learned to depend entirely on me will navigate the chaos to come. My children, understand this. I am not speaking these words to instill fear, but to awaken you to reality. The time for soft words and gentle nudges has passed. This is the hour of preparation, of separation, of definitive choice. Every soul will soon face a decision that will echo into eternity. Look at your churches, your communities, your nations. Can you not discern the signs of the times? The increasing lawlessness, the growing darkness, the mounting pressure against my truth. These are not random events. They are labor pains, increasing in frequency and intensity, exactly as I foretold. To those who have compromised my truth for the sake of popularity, your time of reckoning is at hand. The platforms you built on shifting sand will crumble. The followers you gathered through compromise will scatter when the storm hits. Only truth, pure and undefiled, will stand in the days ahead. The technology you embrace so eagerly is setting the stage for the greatest deception ever attempted. While you celebrate each new advancement, the infrastructure for global control is being laid before your very eyes. Wake up. The convenience you crave is becoming the chain that will bind you. To my young ones who feel lost in this chaos, I see you. The confusion you face is not by accident. The enemy has targeted your generation with unprecedented ferocity because you carry the potential for unprecedented impact. Stand firm in my truth, even when everything around you screams otherwise. The entertainment industry you so readily consume is not innocent. The shows, the music, the games, they are conditioning you to accept what I explicitly warned against. Every compromise, every concession to worldly wisdom is a step away from the protection I provide. Parents, wake up to the responsibility you bear. The children I entrusted to you are being systematically programmed by a world system that despises my truth. Your silence is not neutrality. It is surrender to an agenda that seeks to destroy the next generation. To those in positions of spiritual authority, your accountability is about to reach a new level. The messages of prosperity and comfort you've preached while ignoring the signs of the times will become a witness against you. The sheep you were meant to warn have been left vulnerable because you chose popularity over prophecy. But even now, in this late hour, my mercy still calls. This message, as severe as it may seem, is an act of love. I am providing one more chance, one more clear warning before the things I've shown my prophets begin to unfold with unstoppable momentum. Do not waste time arguing about dates and times. The specific hour is not as important as your state of readiness. When these things begin to unfold, they will move with such speed that there will be no time for last-minute preparations. The persecution you fear is already at your doorstep, wearing the mask of tolerance and progress. Those who stand for my unchanging truth will soon face choices that will separate the genuine from the pretenders. The cost of following me is about to increase exponentially. To those who have remained faithful in secret, who have maintained their integrity while others compromised, your time of validation approaches. The prayer closets you maintained while others chased spotlight will become your fortress in the days ahead. The divide between light and darkness is about to become stark and unmistakable. The gray areas where many have comfortably camped will disappear. Every soul will be compelled to choose, not by force, but by the sheer weight of unfolding events. Remember this: when these things begin to unfold, many will say, "We didn't know, we weren't warned." But I am warning you now, through this message and countless others. Your response to this warning will determine your standing in the days ahead. To those who have ears to hear, I say again, prepare, not with earthly preparations alone, but with spiritual oil in your lamps. The midnight hour approaches, and only those who have maintained their supply will endure what is coming. The world systems are aligning for the final act of this age. The stage is being set exactly as my word foretold. The players are moving into position, Yet many of my children are more concerned with their next entertainment than their eternal standing. Watch Jerusalem. Keep your eyes on my holy city, for it remains the prophetic clock by which all other events will be measured. The tensions you see building there are not merely political. They are prophetic markers of imminent change. Remember this word, for you will recall it in the days ahead. When everything I've spoken begins to unfold, let it be an anchor for your soul, a confirmation that I warn before I judge, that I prepare those who are willing to hear. Stand firm, my beloved ones. Though darkness surrounds you, though chaos increases, remember, I am still on the throne. Nothing takes me by surprise. What looks like defeat to the world will become the greatest victory for those who remain faithful. The time is now. The warning has been given. What you do with this moment will echo into eternity. This is not just another message to be shared and forgotten. This is your wake-up call. The alarm is sounding. Will you hear? Will you respond? The choice, as always, remains yours. But remember this, when these things begin to unfold, you cannot say you weren't warned. This message stands as a witness, a final call to readiness before the things I've shown begin to manifest with unstoppable force. Wake up, my children. The hour is late, and time is shorter than you know. Let those who have ears to hear what the Spirit is saying to the churches in this crucial hour. The end of all things is at hand. Be sober, be vigilant, be ready, for what I am about to do will shake everything that can be shaken, that only what cannot be shaken may remain. This is the word of the Lord for this hour. Take heed, and let wisdom guide your response.